better believe it.
When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands on my toes.
You're listening to WBPU LP St. Petersburg. Welcome to the Dr. Crabb
and Grace Nori show.
Hey, we're here.
We're here, man.
Cold and all.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk about this weather. Can we talk about the weather?
Yeah, as soon as we get this music.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, we are going to get ready.
Let's start over. So we're going for this song.
Okay.
Hey, mom. Mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat me, Stacy. How they treat me so cool. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time and prayers on. See, first them born, then them feed me no food. Then they come out the mouth talking to me all rude. Like them do time come to work with attitude. And when I get mad, look at me like I'm the fool. Mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat me, Stacy. How they treat me so cool. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time and prayers on. The black neck, red neck, use him like a tool. Can't tell them nothing cause they think that they are cool. I crack out on my life, say look at them a fool. So I guess I just must laugh at them too. Mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat me, Stacy. How they treat me so cruel. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time and prayers on. Adam and Steve and Mike and I too get mad at me. Me don't play with boo-boo. I don't know what to mind me. I tell them what to do. See, I came here on mine, them and leave mine too. Here, mine, kiss mine, and mine, hold hand, mine, rub against mine with them balls and them pines. This is more than I could stand. Used to see them sing and dance, but you'll never get the chance. Mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat me, Stacy. How they treat me so cruel. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time and prayers on. See, first them born, them feed me no food. Then they come out their mouth talking to me all rude. Like them do time come to work with attitude. And when I get mad, look at me like I'm the fool. The black neck, red neck, use them like a tool. I can't tell them nothing cause they think that they are cool. I crack at them alive, say look at them fools. So I guess I just must laugh at them too. Adam and Steve and Mike and I too get mad at me. Me no play with boo-boo. I don't know what I'm on. Me no tell them what they do. See, I can't hear I'm on. Let me leave them on.
We're back. We're back.
Welcome to the Dr. Crabb and Grace Nori show. We are happy to be here today. All right. Grace Nori had a special request. Usually we don't do this until later on in the show. All right. But we are going to do this right now. R-A-T now. Right now.
I am so ready to talk about this weather.
All right. Oh, listen, right now.
Okay.
Outside is very sunny. I think it's a beautiful day out there. You know, the sun is shining.
Right now.
The clouds are thin. It's 60 degrees.
Oh,
you know,
man.
a little light wind. You can't go wrong with a day like this.
I want
Come on now.
10 more layers on top of me right now.
Goodness.
My hands are like icicles inside of a room. That doesn't make sense.
Here's the good news.
Make it make sense.
I'm gonna give you some good news.
Okay, tell me.
It's only going to go down 10 degrees. 10 degrees overnight. Right now we're at 60.
Okay.
Right here in St. Petersburg, it's going to go down to 50.
Okay.
That's not bad, huh? The clouds, it's going to be no rain, so it's not going to be like this wet cold. It's just going to be what we call up
50.
north crisp.
Okay, and then
crisp.
if we continue the days,
well, you know, tomorrow
it's going to be 10 lower degrees to 40.
Well, actually not.
So that's where
listen. Tomorrow's going to be warmer than today, and tomorrow night it's going to be the temperature it is outside right now.
Okay.
You know. Now, if you plan on, shaking your goo thing going on out on the weekend, you better put some clothes on.
No,
because it's going to get cold Saturday night.
It's going to be cold.
Absolutely.
What's the temperature Saturday? So Saturday it looks like 57 degrees in the daytime and 45 degrees at night.
Well, that depends on where you are. If you're here in St. Petersburg, it's going to be 55 degrees and 40 degrees at night.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's getting there. And then, on Sunday, it'll warm up a little bit. It'll be 59 in the daytime, 51 at night. And when we go back to work Monday morning will be nice and crisp. It'll be 68 degrees with a low of 60 degrees that night.
Gosh.
And Tuesday, we're going to get some rain. It's just going to be some rain, all right? But it's going to be 72 degrees outside, so that's not going to be bad.
How many more weeks do we got of this winter again?
And what was that?
How many more weeks do we have of this winter?
Well, listen, this is what you got to understand. I've been...
9 more... DJ Eddie just said it's 9 more weeks.
Well, I'm going to put it like this. I'm not a Floridian. I'm not a native Floridian. I've only been in Florida continuously since 1984.
Okay. That's as long as I've been alive.
Right. So I've seen the weather patterns. We average 60 cold days per year.
Okay.
All right. Now, you get 2 or 3 here and 2 or 3 there. You might get a week. But you're going to average out.
On and off cold weather.
No, we're in Florida. But remember what I told you last week?
Yeah, what was it? That polar vortex?
Polar vortex.
I was just looking it up. There's like apparently like extreme cold happen. Wait, no, extreme cold still happens in a warming world. So like they're talking about like in areas where it's like usually warmer in this time. It's getting colder.
Let's play it for the audience. Let them hear it from the
professionals.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's let the professionals speak.
Oh,
yeah.
Every American family.
You know how it is on YouTube. You got to skip the commercial. But here it is.
Please prepare, as we're receiving word across the news. Meteorologists are reporting that a polar vortex is just the beginning, starting for January of 2024. January's weather forecast in chaos and dangerous. Polar vortex, cold looms as the U.S. will be hammered by dangerous winter weather. And this, they're saying, is going to be hitting the vast majority of the United States, hitting deep into the nation. Polar vortex coming in days. So please make preparations now. Now, what exactly is a polar vortex and why is this so dangerous? The polar vortex is a low-pressure area of cold air that surrounds the North Pole. It's a counterclockwise spinning mass of air that grows and shrinks with the seasons. Now, the polar vortex is not dangerous in and of itself. However, when it begins to falter, which is what they're saying is going to be happening in the next couple of days, it can cause a wintry effect on weather patterns across the United States, including heavy snow and cold temperatures. The polar vortex can also cause cold air to spill out of the Arctic towards lower latitudes, which can last for long stretches. So they're saying make preparations now, as in the coming days. They're anticipating this will hit 90% of the United States. 90%. The main dangers associated with the polar vortex are hypothermia and frostbite. Hypothermia can occur when the body shuts down after reaching an abnormally low temperature. Frostbite is an injury to the body caused by freezing, most common on extremities such as the fingers and the toes, but can affect eyelashes.
Listen, ladies,
as well. Now, in addition to that,
eyelashes.
If this cold weather front hits, they're warning Texas of what happened a couple years ago with the freeze and the power grid shutting down. So they're saying make preparations now. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest information coming out of this, when you can expect this to hit, what you can expect, as they're saying this is on the way. Coming to different parts of the nation, you can expect this cold weather front, this polar vortex to hit, and also how low will temperatures drop. Now,
all right, so we're talking about a polar vortex. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about a normal storm.
Yeah, we're not talking about just winter season.
A winter season.
Yeah.
If you've been watching the weather patterns, and I happen to deal with people all over the nation every day.
Yeah.
And people are buried in snow.
Yeah.
Okay. There are storms that's been going across the country back to back, just dumping snow, dumping cold and ice and sleet.
Yeah,
some people get like 8 and 12 and.
My sister she just moved to Maryland a couple months ago, and she just saw snow for the first time.
Oh, it's pretty when you see it for the first time.
She was like, she was like, it was so beautiful. I cried. Yeah. Shout out to my sister up in Maryland. But that sounds beautiful for 1 second, and then it's cold.
Here's the thing: for people who've never seen snow, when you go to step on it, realize that you're not stepping on ground.
Cement.
You will sink in that snow, and if you fall, the snow will go everywhere.
It turns
all
water,
underneath
right?
your collar, all up underneath your pants legs, all in your shoes. So if you don't know how to deal with snow, just stay in Florida.
So it looks like going back to the polar vortex thing that's going on. It looks like a good percentage of the United States is covered in just cold and a lot of snow. It looks like even down to like Texas and parts that usually don't get so cold. So we're talking about a good percentage of United States.
Yes.
And this temperature that usually isn't happening.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Get your life right with God.
Yeah.
Because there's some things going on that you're going to need God in your life.
Yeah, this is start praying, people.
So
and then
get
for
your life right
for
with
you
God.
out there that are in the streets, homeless or anything, just double check with people around you in the community to see what's available for shelter for you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we're going to get on the music because we've been waiting so long.
We've been waiting for so long. Waiting to play for you some of our songs. We've been waiting for so long. We want to play for you some of our songs.
Bet you got value.
The Central Station is the name of our group. We're making this record especially for you. So lay on back and hear us play and sing, 'cause we're really gonna do our thing. Central Station, 'cause we've been waiting.
With Black People Unite.
For so long. Waiting to play for you.
WBPU.
We've been waiting for so long. We want to play for you some of our songs, 'cause we've been waiting.
And this is the Black Power of 96.3 Dr. Crabb and Grace Nori Show.
All right, hit it.
All right,
hit it.
Come on now. Sure, the first thing you do.
Listen to 96.3. Black Power 96.3.
If you're listening in the morning, you're going to get the best blind DJ in the world.
DJ Eddie.
Power 96.3. Hey, Grace Nori.
Hey, I thought that song was never gonna end. I love it, but I was like, "Whoa,
Hey,
it's going!"
Let me tell you something.
Is that like how old is the song?
That song? Let me see. That song is definitely over a half a century old.
Okay, so that makes a little more sense because I feel like
Yeah.
back in the day they took their time with music
Yes.
and would create long versions. But I love that because then it's like
Yes.
if you really love a song,
Hey, I mean, it's a
not
sing
gonna-
along.
yeah,
It's a sing along.
right, exactly.
You know,
You're
you can't
moving,
help
you're
but groove
cruising
with
with
that.
it, you're moving
you know,
with it, yeah.
That's what we do here at the Dr. Crabb and Grace Newry Show. We edutain.
edutain.
Yeah,
We're not just
that's what we
explaining the
do.
world.
We're
changing
changing
it.
You better believe it. All right, Grace Newry. Now listen.
Yo.
Today's show,
Yes.
okay, is brought to you by Transcontinental Society Unlimited Productions. I am the founder and the president of Transcontinental Society Unlimited Productions. We have an organization, ex-cons living in the world today. We have a movement, ex-cons matter. You better believe we do. I am an ex-con living in the world today, and I am a living example of what can be done. Never mind the stigma, never mind what people think, what they told you, or what you heard about. I'm telling you, the ex-convicts, we are the world's future.
Amen.
Okay, you women out there, you're talking about ain't no good men out there. That's because the men ain't paid their dues. You get you an ex-convict that paid his dues already and trying to make something out of his life. You're going to rise to the top. Stop playing. I'm telling you, get you a real man. Hey, brother man. Stop playing, man. There's some good sisters out there that need some help that's going to help you if you search out and get you an ex-con
Gotta
living
straighten
in the
up,
world
y'all.
today.
Every single
Let me
human
tell you
gotta
something.
straighten
the
up.
stigma.
What's the
The
stigma?
stigma. It says that when you are incarcerated, once you go to prison, you're no longer any good to society.
Yeah.
It says you're no longer, once you've been a junkie, you're always a junkie. If you're a thief, you'll always steal. You know, now, don't get me wrong.
There's people out there that are like that.
And the prisons are made for a purpose, and
Right.
some people
Yeah.
really do need
Sometimes
to be
we have to have rules to have a good,
we are not talking about those people.
Yeah, we're
We're
talking
talking
about the good
about the
ones.
people that came out with a plan, stopping
To
and
be
grinding.
better.
Here in the state of Florida, there are
For
over
themselves first,
2
I would say.
million ex-convicts walking the street. Did you know that?
2 million.
Yes,
Dang.
in this state alone. So that
Florida?
means that, yes.
Oh,
So that
man.
means that you can't go anywhere without encountering an ex-convict.
You always will run into one.
Always. I don't care where you go unless you got that disease where you can't step out the front door. You know,
And you live in a
you
bubble?
are going to come in contact with listen, you're going to know somebody. You're going to be an ex-convict, first of
Honestly,
all. Or you're going to
that
know
is
somebody,
so
or you're going to be
true.
related to somebody, or you're going to know somebody that knows somebody who's an ex-convict. Somehow or another. In our
Connected.
community, listen, I'm not going to start preaching. I'm not going to start preaching.
We're gonna go back to music.
No, I got something I want the people to hear. You know, because
We gotta let them know.
Yeah, we gotta tell them the truth.
Okay, well, let's tell them the truth.
All right, now I want y'all to listen to
A message.
master. All right, this for you young people, I'm not talking about Jill Scott. I said Gil Scott. Gil Scott Heron, to be exact. And he dropped a message that I want you to hear. Check this out. Perhaps we can hear it.
Called it guerrilla attack.
It's coming.
And they would never describe
Hold
that
on.
the folks finally got wise and decided that they would fight back.
Hold on. Can I kindly get a re-entry
Yes, you
on
may.
this? I need a re-entry on this here because, because that's not going to work. We're going to start old. You need to hear every word. their brother get
And back in the jungle, when the natives got restless, they would call it guerrilla attack. And they would never describe that the folks finally got wise and decided that they would fight back.
And still we are victims of word games. Semantics is always a bitch. Place is once referred to as called mineral rich. And the game goes on eternally. Unity kept just beyond reach.
Egypt and Libya used to be in Africa. They've now been moved to the Middle East. There are examples galore, I assure you. But if interpreting were left up to me, I'd be sure every time folks knew this version wasn't mine, which is why it is called his story. Back in the jungle, when the natives got restless, they would call it guerrilla attack. And they would never describe that the folks finally got wise and decided that they would fight back.
And still we are victims of word games. Semantics is always a bitch. Places once referred to as underdeveloped are now called mineral rich. And the game goes on eternally. Unity kept just beyond reach.
Egypt and Libya used to be in Africa. They've now been moved to the Middle East. There are examples galore, I assure you. But if interpreting were left up to me, I'd be sure every time folks knew this version wasn't mine, which is why it is called his story. Back in the jungle, when the natives got restless, they would call it guerrilla attack. And they would never describe that the folks finally got wise and decided that they would fight back.
And still we are victims of word games. Semantics is always a bitch. Places once referred to as underdeveloped are now called mineral rich. And the game goes on eternally. Unity kept just beyond reach.
Egypt and Libya used to be in Africa. They've now been moved to the Middle East. There are examples galore, I assure you. But if interpreting were left up to me, I'd be sure every time folks knew this version wasn't mine, which is why it is called his story.
His story. That's his story. Next month, we will be celebrating Black History Month. I am reluctant.
Oh, my God, yes.
To call it Black History Month. I celebrate Black Our Story Month. I don't celebrate his story. I celebrate our stories.
I like that.
Our heroes, our history, our past, and our ancestors.
Our journey.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that. I've never heard that before.
I'm sorry. I don't believe I come from the Caucasus Mountains. Okay, so I have nothing to celebrate there with his story. You know, the way that he sees things, because that's not the way it is on the planet Earth. Listen,
amen.
We're gonna get right back to the music, right?
Ooh, and yeah. What we playing? What you got? Funk or dance?
Well, you know, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play two songs back to back. All right. One is from the Godfather of Funk. All right. One is from the Godfather of Funk, James Brown. Okay. The other is from a funky band over half a century ago again.
Wow.
All right. It's called Jimmy Castor and the Bunch. Yeah.
Not Brady and the Bunch?
No, Jimmy Castor and the Bunch. We are going to...
Let's go.
Until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud. One more time. Say it loud. I've worked on jobs with my feet in my hands. You know, all the work I did was for the other man. But now we demand a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our head against the wall and working for someone else. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Ow! Ooh, you're killing me. There it is. Walking down the street one day, yeah, doing nothing. Saw this woman, really something. I say this woman.
This is Black Power 96.3 FM.
To be mine. You got potential in my life. You got potential in my life. Yeah.
+1
I got you now. At least you got me, baby. Yeah. Anyhow. 'Cause you got potential.
Potential.
In my life. You got potential. Wow.
In my life. Yeah.
Potential. Potential. Wow. Potential. Wow. In my life. The word is potential. Potential. No matter how fast you say it, how slow you say it, swiftly, slowly, it still means the same thing. Potential. If she got potential, grab her.
Grab her. She got potential.
Funny word, potential. Elwood. Yeah. How would you say Potential? Potential. Wait a minute, what happened to the P, baby? All right. Potential. Langdon. Langdon Freedy Jr. here. Langdon.
Langdon Freedom.
How would you say Potential?
Potential.
You went to church on me, baby.
Potential.
Potential.
Potential. Potential.
All right. Hey, Douglas. Yeah, baby. Would you say Potential for me? You got potential. Ray Charles on me, huh? Ray Charles, you out there?
Wow.
Let me hear you say it, huh? Gerald. Yes. Gerald Elliott is a big subdued.
I am.
Very cool. Hey, Gerald.
Yes.
If I were to say Potential, what would that spell?
Possibilities.
Wait a minute, baby. I didn't ask for Webster's meaning.
You didn't.
Are you saying that potential and possibilities are synonyms?
Possibly.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Let's go down south, North Carolina. Hey, Jeffrey.
North Carolina.
Jeffrey Miles Grimes is from North Carolina. Hey, Jeffrey. Yeah. Put a little drawl on it for me. All right. Potential spells potential. Oh. Edgar Allan potential.
You a pole.
I say potential. No matter how you say it though, Potential says potential. Wow. Potential. Possibilities. It doesn't matter. Potential.
Possibility. Hey, for those of you who don't know about Jimmy Castor and the Bunch, oh, they had a lot of #1 hits. But this is just one of them. We'll break it down now. Break it down. All right, all right.
I should have been gone, but I'm still right here. With God by my side, I can't have no fear. I don't mean to brag, but you see the swag. I don't move by side yet, but what I hear.
Hold on. I got to interrupt that. I have to interrupt that to introduce to the world the grand ambassador for ex-cons living in the world today, and ex-cons matter, Mr. Mancito Talford. If you don't know about him, you better get up on him. All right. Can I kindly get a re-entry?
I should have been gone, but I'm still right here. With God by my side, I can't have no fear. I don't mean to brag, but you see the swag. I don't move by side yet, but what I hear. See, all I can say is God's been good to me, and He can be good to you. I'm gonna sing it again. Trust in the G-O-D. He'll always pull you through. Yeah.
God being good to me, and that's a fact. Surprised I'm still living, start screaming, well, look at that. Hallelujah, Jesus, I praise you right off the bat. All the blessings you've been giving, you gotta give praise for that. God being good to me, and that's a fact. God being good to me, and that's a fact. Save me from the hand of the devil and all his trash. Devil said I never make it, we all know that was cap. And we know that he gon' keep on lying. Tell the truth and search the fines. Never let him lead you blind. Ain't been way too good to you to ever let you settle now. Please don't be pretentious. If you know, can I get a witness? God been with you on this mission in the valley or the tension. Praise the Lord, cause he been with you, flipping blessings like a gymnast. Why you think you in this problem? Cause your blessings forth and inches. Why you think the devil blessing? Cause he know you bout to win this.
He took me from a sinner and made me a winner. I said I'm not ready, Lord, I'm just a beginner. He said you got it in you, I put it in you. So go out there and shine, you got that light, they can't dim you. And they cannot condemn you. So go out there and act the fool, and do what you was born to do. Let them know what the scripture showed you. I'll take your gift and make room for you.
God being good to me, and that's a fact. Surprised I'm still living, start screaming, well, look at that. Hallelujah, Jesus, I praise you right off the bat. All the blessings you've been giving, you gotta give praise for that. God being good to me, and that's a fact. God being good.
Has he been good to you?
Save me from the hand of the devil and all his trash. Devil said I never make it, we all know that was cap.
That was just gas.
God by my side, I can't have no fear. I don't mean to brag, but you see the swag. I don't move by side yet, but what I hear. See, all I can say is God's been good to me.
Has he been good to you?
He can be good to you. I'm gonna
It's
say
okay.
it again.
You can proclaim he's been good to me.
He'll always pull you through, yeah.
God being good to me, and that's a fact. Surprised I'm still living, start screaming, well, look at that. Hallelujah, Jesus, I praise you right off the bat. All the blessings you've been giving, you gotta give praise for that. God being good to me, and that's a fact. God being good to me, and that's a fact. Save me from the hand of the devil and all his trash. Devil said I never make it, we all know that was cap.
That was gas.
The devil be lying, but God's the truth.
He the truth.
The devil be trying.
He be trying.
But God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all I ask or think. My love never fade away.
Yeah.
You'll be the go
Hey.
yeah.
God's been good to me. He been good to you, Grace Nori?
He's been so good to me. So good. Like, so good.
God is so great.
So great.
For those of you who don't understand why we in here are proclaiming that God has been good, I can tell you myself, it's been 10 years and now, September, October, November, December, 10 years and 4 months since I was released from prison.
Freedom.
With $50 in the clothes on my back, and they told me to make it and don't come back.
Davey,
That's
real
very
good.
discouraging for a junkie like me. You know, I was a junkie for 22 years. You know, so that was very discouraging.
So you would say that God supported you in being...
Well, he supported me before I got out because I gave my will over to him before I got out. So when I got out, all I had to do was be obedient, and he provided everything for me. All my needs. I ain't wanted for nothing. From that day to this, I'm telling you, I ain't been hungry, I ain't been dirty, I ain't been homeless. I'm telling
Praise
you.
the Lord.
Listen,
Praise the
and
Lord.
I got a beautiful family, 2 beautiful sons, Man, listen. I make good money. I work hard every day, but I
don't
make
have
good
him
money.
keep on going.
I will go on and on talking about praising God. You know,
so since we're on the subject of God, let's talk about what is happening soon.
What's going on?
There's something amazing going on. So there's a unforgettable gospel event going on. It's experience world's best blind DJ Eddie.
The world's best blind DJ.
Yeah, and then what is it? Mouthspeed Jr.
Talk about my mentor.
Mouthspeed Jr. Is it?
Yes.
Mouthspeed Jr. aka the Ray Charles of gospel. Hey, DJ Eddie screaming in the back. I can't hear him, but it's gonna be. So the date is February 17th, 2024. Doors open at 4 p.m. What side?
You make sure you get it now. When is it gonna be? What February?
So February 17th, 2024. Doors open at 4 p.m. Program starts at 5 p.m. sharp. It's going to be at the New Faith Free Methodist Church. It looks like it'll be Pastor Elizabeth, 2427 Irving Avenue South, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Get there.
Yep. So
don't act like you don't know where it's at. You walk past that church and drive past that church all the time. Don't act like you don't know where it's at.
So tickets are $20 in advance. For more information to secure your tickets and having a beautiful time, call 727-327-1756 or 727-225-7107.
Can you say those numbers again, please?
Yes, I can.
Slower.
You got it. Okay, so the phone number to call if you want to purchase your tickets is 727-327-1756 or 727-225-7107.
7107. I said 22, not 32. 225-7107, right?
Prepare yourself for an evening mixed with beautiful heavenly melodies and
melodies from heaven,
soul-stirring performances, and powerful celebration of gospel music. So come ready to have a beautiful, beautiful time. Mark your calendars. That is, again, February 17th. Remember that. Yes. And you could call the number and get your tickets.
I'm going to tell you now, that song there, Melodies from Heaven.
Does
it
take you to heaven?
Rain down on me. Melodies
rain
from
down
heaven.
On me.
Listen, one of these days y'all gonna come to a Dr. Crabb concert, and it's gonna be nothing nice, my friend. I don't know how to do anything but shout, sweat, scream,
chant,
and spit,
scream,
and all
drum,
all that. You know
everything.
what I'm saying? Shouting and feeling the Holy Ghost kind of music.
Dance.
I ain't talking about staying up there,
clapping your hands slowly.
Can I go home now? The game is on. I'm ready to go. Why don't they stop this song? It ain't like that. Okay.
So speaking into that, before we move into the astrology portion, I want to share about open mic night happening. I mean, not open mic night. I keep saying that. It's open mic happening in Tampa. Free event. Come spread your voice. Express yourself. Dance. Sing. Chant. Do whatever you want. So it's happening Sunday, the 21st, in Sacred Space, Tampa, and the address is 717 West Peninsular Street, Tampa, Florida.
West Peninsula Street? I had that. West Peninsula Street.
Yes.
You can't. You know what a peninsula is, right?
Yes, but it's for some reason
Peninsula. Peninsula. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that's happening on Sunday. So we'd love to have you there. Me and my friend are hosting it, and we're super, super excited about that. It's my first open mic event, and I this has been a big journey for me in the radio. So
do you want me to come and do some poetry?
Come do some poetry. I would love that. It's in the daytime, so it's not past your bedtime, Grandpa.
Easy. Well, what day of the week is it, though?
It's this Sunday coming up.
Oh, it's on a Sunday.
Yeah, chill.
Well, I am an associate minister in Life Changing Recovery Ministries. Well, so is it after church?
Yes, 2 to 5 p.m.
Church is over at 2.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
so... No excuses. All right, let's move into astrology.
All right.
I want to talk a little bit about
Scorpios.
Well,
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not Scorpio specifically, but Pluto, the planet. So Pluto, the planet, is going into a retrograde this year. Pluto is, a lot of people I feel like have been, I feel like the energy shifts all the time. We got, the moon cycles, we got the planet cycles, we got the cycle of the earth and the collective and the humans and the people. And I feel like energetically, somewhat collectively, a lot of us feel similar energy, similar, emotions.
We are all part of the ether.
Yes. Some of us may be a little disconnected. That's okay.
You people live and die. You my people.
So we all feel a certain energy. So right now we're shifting from this Pluto retrograde that has been going on. So Pluto in retrograde happens for about 12 to 30 years.
What?
It's not like Mercury.
Hold on.
Where
So this is going to be
happens.
going on until my sons are going to be graduated college with families, and I'll probably be a granddaddy.
And you'll be in Pluto retrograde just.
Wow. We're not talking about Pluto from Disney either.
No, I love Pluto from Disney, but Pluto in
Back up off of
retrograde.
Pluto.
Pluto in retrograde, it goes through this phase for about 12 to 30 years. So that's a very long time and a very big part of your life. So, all this energy that you feel differently from, let's say, business and finances to leisure into family relationships and intimate relationships. All these different things have to do with your planets. And Pluto, I'm going to speak a little bit about Pluto. Pluto, the planet of transformation, death, power, control, and rebirth, goes into retrograde once a year it goes into retrograde for 5 to 6 months, but it lasts for spends anywhere from 12 to 30 years. So it moves into fixed air sign and from Aquarius. Yeah, I know. It's a lot, right? Yeah. So it looks like it moves into fixed air sign Aquarius on January 20th, which is North. Yes, Google it because it's powerful. And it's so it moves into Aquarius January 20th. So it looks like since 2008, Pluto has spent most of its time in cardinal Earth sign Capricorn. So since 2008, we're in 2024. So since 2008, it's been in Capricorn.
So that's why I've been going through the growth
that
spurts.
that certain. But specifically transformation and power control and rebirth. So it's that part of your life.
Because it was 14 years ago when I changed my life.
That makes sense. When was that?
Absolutely
2001.
That was 2009.
Oh, see, 2008. So that was that transformational part. Wow.
Yes, that's when
it's
I
crazy
gave my life
when you read about it.
Actually, it was 2008.
Oh man.
Because in 2009, Black History Month, I did a presentation in prison.
Wow.
Yeah, I played Frederick Douglass.
Wow. That's amazing. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. We're moving through it. So, a little bit last thing that's happened. So, Pluto in retrograde. So this was a confusing part. So it moves out to Aquarius, but I think it moves back into Capricorn and back to Aquarius. So it's doing this little hippity hop.
Okay.
So it lasts for 12 to 30 years, right? But within this year, it's gonna change for 5 months from one to the other.
So as the time goes,
yes.
it's just
So this
I know
year,
what they call that. Ordered chaos.
Orbit chaos.
Ordered chaos.
Orbit chaos with the planets. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
orbit. Yeah, okay.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
But the ordered chaos is chaos if you don't understand it. But it's perfect order.
Yeah, because it's gonna. Yeah, because everything in our life is gonna be what it needs to be.
Yes.
So it goes from this back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn in 2024, nudging you to take stock of any toxic, negative, and self-destructive behaviors, patterns, and belief systems, particularly related to how you're showing up as a member of your community, relating to innovation and technological advancements, and putting your nose to the grindstone to earn recognition. So that makes sense, what you were saying. So that transition, in your life from 2008 to now, with how you showed up in the community, how you were showing up in the community before all that happened, when you got arrested and all this stuff, So now you're showing up as a different person.
Yeah, totally different.
In the community than you were in the past.
This guy here,
wow.
Y'all wouldn't even recognize though. Y'all would
Wow.
Anybody knew me back then, they wouldn't believe I'm the same
Right,
person.
the person that you are now today.
Yes.
So I just wanted to speak a little bit about Pluto.
That's what God can do.
You know, a lot of us, I think, in the community, especially in the Black community, in the minority community, we don't know what's going on in the planets because we don't talk about it, you know? Our family is very traditional, I'm sure a lot of you, and, you know, we stick to, like, what's happening in just real life, or, like, the weather, and the trees are blowing, we're driving, we're going to work, but we have to think outside of that. There's so much into this world that exists in the universe, so, like, imagine all the things that affect.
I don't want to sound like a religious freak, but we need to take God out the box.
Yeah, God is the expansion of all universe and everything.
One of our associates, she was sitting right there, and she said don't worry, don't even think you're in the box. God ain't got no box. Ain't no box to put around him. He just is.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now I'm gonna.
I ain't gonna interrupt no more. I promise. Until you get to Scorpio.
We have a little bit more for the astrology part. Since you know we're running out of time here, but it's okay. So the first one we're gonna talk about, we are still what? Oh no, we're still in Capricorn. So we're gonna start with Aquarius. Aquarius daily horoscope. So January 20th to February 18th. The more someone drags their feet and refuses to get a move on today, the angrier you will get. But maybe that is how they are hoping you will react. Instead, act as if you could not care in the slightest, and they may start making an effort again. Pisces, February.
I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to interrupt.
It's okay.
That's a good one right there.
That was a good one.
You know, because I get irritated when people come in my lane and when I'm going 60 miles an hour, and then they come in front of me and go 35.
So then
so I have
we got to throw the energy back.
I have to learn. Now, who knows what that person is going through inside that car?
Yeah.
So I have to be patient and merciful enough to either go around him or wait until he does what he does. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now for real. I promise.
All right, we're moving on to Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. You have been working harder than ever of late, but are you working for yourself or for other people? It could be the latter, so take stock of what you are doing and why, then make few changes. Your effort must be entirely for your own benefit. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. This would be a good time to explore ideas that intrigue you, but seem a bit off the wall. If you dig deeper into an area that interests you, today you may be surprised to find that what you thought was a myth actually has some evidence behind it. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. A friend or relative will need your support today, and you won't hesitate to give it to them. You know from personal experience how hard it can be to pick yourself up after you have been emotionally down. So offer that a strong helping hand. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Venus is in your opposite sign. Will make it easy to heal a rift with someone you fell out with recently, but you must not attach any strings to your getting back together. Value them for who they are, not who you want them to be. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. A new business venture could be a huge success, but you need to be aware that it will take up a big slice of your time and energy. Let loved ones know that while they are still number one in your life, you are needs as well. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. The harder you work over the next few days, the more you will accomplish when the sun moves into your opposite sign at the weekend. Some of your critics may warn that you could be biting off more than you can chew, but you ignore them as usual. Virgo.
As you should.
Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. It is the utmost importance that you avoid extremes, especially on the work front, where people in position of authority won't take kindly to you making a scene. The cosmic picture is changing rapidly, and the last thing you need is to make new enemies. Virgos, man. Libra, the best way... September 23rd to October 22nd. The best way to get what you need is to ask for it. You may not get it to immediately, but when the Sun and Pluto moving in your favor at the weekend, it would be long before you are looked on more favorably by the people who matter. Yes, Scorpios. October 23rd to November 21st. You may not be as motivated by money as some people believe, but you still need to make sure you have enough to pay the bills, enjoy a night out, and maybe buy a luxury item or 3. Ooh. So don't let anyone pay you less than you fully worth. That's that trillionaire mindset.
That's what I'm talking about. Dr. Crabb in the house.
Sagittarius, November
DJ
22nd
Eddie in the house.
To December
Mrs.
21st.
Crabb in the house. Scorpio's all up in here.
Venus in your sign does wonders for affairs of the heart, but even every day, relationships seem to be going smoother of late. If you want to keep it that way, you need to be more responsive to other people's needs. No, it's not all about you. That's my ex. That's my ex, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.
And now for the final.
The countdown. Because the next week we're transitioning to the next one.
The final week.
So Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Don't pull your punches over the next 24 hours. Call it as you see it, and let your words have the desired effect. Not everyone will agree with you, of course, but everyone will be impressed by the passion you possess for what you believe. I love that.
Yeah, I love that too.
Well, that concludes the portion of our astrology.
Yeah, I love that too. We're going to give a message from Master Bianchi over in L.A. We want him to...
Hotel Pinaki family, this is Minister Bianchi Amin-Ra, inviting you guys out every Sunday, virtually, to Global African Awakening Online Cycle Spiritual Sundays. This is a ministry/movement where you'll learn a multitude of things, from spirituality to metaphysics to history to social endeavors, and even towards discovering your purpose. So every Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Zoom link, come and be a part of the Sacred Tribe. Shimotep family.
Shimotep. Now I want to ask you something, Grace Nori.
Yes.
All right. If Busta Rhymes
I love Busta Rhymes.
was an auctioneer, how you think he'll sound? I think he'll sound something.
Oh, you got it?
Just like this.
We got a car that was about to...
I think Busta.
Hey, let's go! First up, we got a portrait of a moon, and it's blue when it's over top a pool, and it's shining like a diamond. It was painted with a spoon, and the artist killed 20 people with a harpoon. And damn, all them 20 people, they was wildin'. Oh. It's a rare painting and the styling. Nice. All the paperwork on it is valid. Good. We gon' start to bid 100,000, 100,000 bidder, 1 and 20 bidder. Do I hit 130, 1 and 30 bidder? Do I hit 140, 1 and 40 bidder? Do I hit 150? Thank you, 1 and 50, $100,000 bidder. Do I hit 1 and 60, $100,000 by the bidder? Yeah, we still at 1 and 50 going once a bidder, 150,000 going twice, so $150,000 bidder still 3 times. It's sold to the heck. That's right. Next up on the list is a mini Lego set of a Chevy Corvette. Interior is red, exterior is black. It was crafted by the hands that produced this track. Got seats in the front, got seats in the back. Got a little bitty trunk, you can hide your weed at. We gon' start this bid, 500,000 flat. Do I hit 525 next? Let's go. 525, $100,000 bidder. Do I hit 530 from somebody in the middle? Oh wait, that's great. Now I see 550, $100,000 bidder. Do I hit 560? Okay, 550 going once. No, wait a minute, 560 in the front. It's 560 going once, going twice. 560 is sold to the man with the blunt.
That's what Busta would sound like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a little bit more fun before we leave here.
You got time for one more song.
You want to do that one more time?
No, one more song. One more song.
Okay. Well, listen.
Because we got a few more minutes.
Yeah. I just really wanted to drop some science down.
So this is
before we leave. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but once you know the truth, this is a Crabbism. Once you know the truth, you can never, ever, ever unknow the truth. Sorry.
There's no such thing as a pale-skinned prophet.
Okay. Now, did y'all hear that? There's no such thing as a pale-skinned prophet.
Meant for those who are oppressed. 70% of the planet is oppressed by the other 30%. Pale-skinned prophet would be an abomination. Okay? There's no such thing as a pale-skinned prophet. The sad thing that black Masons will never be allowed to learn as lackeys for their white Mason counterparts is that they'll never be allowed to become 33rd degree Masons, because if they did, they'd be given a $10,000 pass by the Vatican to go to the House of Omar in Jerusalem and see the perfectly preserved body of Guru Master Prophet Isa, Jesus Christ, and what they would see is a black man. And you think you've seen the Virgin Mary or Jesus Christ or Joseph, the first question out of your mouth is, were they white or black? If they were white, they saw something else. They didn't see that. Okay? So...
the truth is the truth. You can never unknow the truth. We are going to leave with one last song.
This is WPPULP St. Petersburg, Black Power 96.3.
You better believe it. We're going to leave this show with the ambassador of ex-cons living in the world today, and ex-cons matter. Yeah. We're gonna make sure it's do it the right way, okay? Cause it's supposed to be playing and it's not playing, so it's supposed to be playing. Why ain't it playing? And when it's supposed to be playing? Okay, so listen. This is WBPULP St. Petersburg. This is Black Power 96. Yeah. On your FM dial. Oh yeah. I should do it. Okay. This is I Should by Marcelo Talford. We are out of here.
Just I did it. I should make a movie just to be in it. I should try hits, baby, just to get famous. I should get rich, baby, just to make a statement. I should just do it. Just I did it. I should just do it. Just I did it, baby. I should just do it. Just I did it. I should just do it. Just I did it. I should get on IG and upload a pic of me jumping out of space shuttle, cap straight trip. Try me saying that I ain't fly. I'm the son of my own solar system. I should go to Jacobs, tell him to make me diamond studded plate to eat 5-star anything. I should buy a round of applause for my enemies. I should go to church, thank God for everything. I should get Versace to make some welcome mat so I could dump my feet off after running on tracks. I should get a good girl and really settle down. Then I thought to myself, bet that ain't I should do whatever. I should buy a Benz. I should go out and find me some white friends, man. I should stun on everybody who be out there hating. That's a whole lot of stunts. So instead we making paper. I should just do it, just as I did it. I should make a movie just to be in it. I should try hits, baby, just to get famous. I should get rich, baby, just to make a statement. I should just do it, just as I did it. I should just do it, just as I did it, baby. I should just do it, just as I did it. I should just do it, just as I did it.
You should just do it. Ex-cons living in the world today. This is Dr. Crabb.
And the Great Nori Show.
We'll see you next week right here, Black Power 96.3 on your FM dial.